The president of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, invited the Russian leader, Vladimir Putin, to come to Kyiv if he dares. Zelensky made this statement during a meeting with journalists. The president of Ukraine emphasized that a meeting on Russian or Belarusian territory is impossible. I can just as well invite Putin to Kyiv. Let him come. I am publicly inviting him. If he dares, of course, he said. Zelensky interprets the invitation for him to go to Moscow as a reluctance to meet and an inability to say so directly. I have always said, I am ready for any format after the war ends, as long as it truly works. But in Moscow and in Belarus, it is simply impossible. And it is absolutely clear why. Because these are states, one of which is the aggressor that started and is waging war against us, killing us, and the other country is its partner in these actions, the Ukrainian leader added. Zelensky also emphasized that he wants to reach a constructive agreement on a real end to the war. We want to reach a constructive and mutual agreement on some kind of meeting that could be truly productive. We want to discuss the current and pressing issues, and we want to find a way to resolve them effectively. But if someone doesn't want to meet, but for some reason can't say so directly, then these invitations to Moscow start coming up, President Zelensky emphasized during his statement. The president of Ukraine categorically does not consider the possibility of handing over any Ukrainian territories as part of the American peace initiative. Are we considering the question of giving up any territories? By law, we have no right to do so. According to Ukrainian law, our constitution, international law, and honestly, we have no moral right either, Zelensky stated. The leader of Ukraine emphasized that Russia continues to demand concessions regarding the occupied lands, but Ukraine does not consider any solutions that would involve their loss. That is exactly what the fight is still about. At the same time, Volodymyr Zelensky noted that the United States is trying to find compromise options, but Ukraine's position on preserving its territorial integrity remains unchanged. When explaining key issues to its partners, Kyiv particularly emphasizes the impossibility of the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant operating without Ukrainian control. In turn, Ukraine's Deputy Foreign Minister, Andriy Sybiha, stated in an interview with European Pravda that President Volodymyr Zelensky is ready to meet with Kremlin leader Vladimir Putin to resolve two key issues. First, the territories, and second, the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant. According to Sybiha, the two most difficult issues remaining in the negotiation process are the territories and future control over the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant. It is precisely to resolve these issues that the president is ready to meet with Putin and discuss them, the minister said. At the same time, Sybiha added that he does not see any need for a meeting with Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. We shouldn't create parallel tracks. There are already established negotiation teams that include representatives from the foreign ministry, and creating additional tracks is untimely and unnecessary, Sybiha explained. Political scientist and chairman of the board of the Center for Applied Political Studies, PENTA, and expert Volodymyr Fesenko is convinced that negotiations between Volodymyr Zelensky and Vladimir Putin are unlikely to bring any significant breakthrough in ending Russia's war against Ukraine. He believes that the Kremlin may be preparing a trap, as Putin could deliberately drag out the negotiations or provoke a political crisis. And what do you think? Do you believe in this meeting and in negotiations at all? Share your thoughts in the comments, and we'll definitely read them. In addition, expert Fesenko does not rule out complications even at the stage of preparing for the meeting, particularly the possibility of new, unacceptable ultimatums being put forward to Ukraine. Russia, in turn, has also declared its readiness to organize a meeting between Ukrainian President Zelensky and Putin in Moscow. At the same time, the Kremlin claimed it was supposedly ready to guarantee the safety of the Ukrainian leader. This was stated by Putin's aide, Yuri Ushakov. According to him, the topic of a possible meeting between Zelensky and Putin is not new and has been raised multiple times during phone conversations between both Putin and Trump. According to him, during these contacts, the US president suggested considering such a format. That's all for now. Please don't forget to like, leave your comments, and we will see you next time.